she's one of the world's most prominent journalists. Maria Ressa, she's the CEO of the publication Rappler in the Philippines. They've been at the forefront of fighting false information, but they've also been dogged in their reporting about the Philippine President Duterte and his government. Duterte himself, he has used very harsh language against the press, often lauding the term fake news and other harsh language against journalists and others. But Maria Ressa herself, she has faced significant pressure within the Philippines. She's facing numerous charges from fraud to tax evasion, all of which she denies. But now she has been found guilty of cyber libel. But to understand this case, you have to go back in time and look at a timeline of this. Because Rappler first published an article back in 2012. It was in relation to a very prominent businessman claiming that he had links to human trafficking and other accusations. That was back in 2012 when cyber libel wasn't even a law in the Philippines. However, when it came into effect later, she was retroactively charged. Rappler itself, they have commented on it, publishing this, calling the verdict a failure of justice, a failure of democracy, saying that it sets a very dangerous precedent not only for journalists, but for everyone online. Maria Ressa herself, she commented after the verdict, and this is what she said.
I think we're redefining what the new world is going to look like, what journalism is going to become. Are we going to lose freedom of the press? Will it be death by 1,000 cuts? Or are we going to hold the line so that we protect the rights that are enshrined in our Constitution?
Now, you'll see Rappler in this tweet used this hashtag, hold the line. That has been a message that Ressa herself has been pushing long before these charges came into effect. Now, I spoke to Ressa when these charges first came into, when she was first charged with this. She was arrested back in 2019. This has been a very long-going trial. And she explained what the meaning of hold the line is.
Even more important over time was that we will hold the line and demand that our rights be protected, because over time I saw so many of my own rights as a Filipino citizen eroded. I saw weaponization of the law, and certainly 11 cases and investigations over 14 months that have been filed against me and Rappler. That is not showing the rule of law. That shows a weaponization of the law. So hold the line is a battle cry of journalists at a time when the entire world was turning upside down, and we're looking for a way to redefine exactly what journalism means in this upside down world.
This verdict has been widely condemned by press freedom groups, including the International Centre for Journalists. They have said that they will continue to support her. And we do know just a few weeks ago that the Philippine broadcaster ABS-CBN was shut down, many saying that this verdict is the latest in a long line when it comes to attacks on press freedom in the country.
Okay, a verdict condemned or shown